Hello. So I'm now live actually on Clubhouse and on Instagram at the same time, doing a cool content pal. So everyone on Clubhouse, hope you can hear me okay as well. Otherwise, let me know. So today I'm going to talk about a 3-step formula that I really believe will actually make me successful. And what I mean with this is that it will actually help me achieve financial freedom and help me achieve some of the goals that I actually want. So my 3-step formula. I have studied a lot of different entrepreneurs, a lot of different business owners, especially online business owners over the years, and I have looked at their patterns. How do these people actually become, I would say, wealthy? How do they actually achieve this kind of success? And a common topic I always saw across is that their main business is never what actually makes them so wealthy, right? Their main business is not actually what is making them millions. It's always the beginning, and it's part of their end game. It's part of a bigger plan, right? A lot of people forget that. And of course, I'm talking about self-made people, right? People that started from scratch, started their own businesses. How did these people actually become millionaires? So this is something that I found, that this is kind of a formula that most people follow and that I'm really sticking to myself now. Obviously, I'm not going to bullshit that I'm a millionaire because I'm not yet. But I'm definitely manifesting, that financial freedom in the next year, so very soon actually. And I'm myself trying to stick to that 3-step formula now, and I would say that I'm full into step 2 now and already very much aware of what I'm going to do in the last step. So let me just explain it to you guys. I drew it out here actually, but it's mirrored, so it doesn't really work. The first step is actually that you want to establish a cash cow. Okay, so what is a cash cow? A cash cow is actually a business or something you do to make money. It could be online, offline, but I'm talking here about online, of course. That actually is going to be your basis, your stability. This is something you set up and you work hard on, and this is your main source of income currently. So example, for me, this is my digital marketing agency and my augmented reality company, right? These 2 components of my business are my cash cow. This is something, of course, I spend time on still, a few hours a day, but I don't have to do too much for it anymore, for it to actually generate revenue and profit. So that's my cash cow. If you're just starting out, your cash cow could actually still be that you're freelancing online, that you have a full-time online job or anything. Preferably you want to set up something that you could actually step away from a little bit, because for the second step of my 3-step formula, you need some time, obviously, to, progress. So my agency is my cash cow. Of course, I'm scaling it, and that means better employees, which I've done. Our team is epic. Bigger clients, which we are getting. New strategies, new branding, everything. So that started somewhere a year ago, and we are still scaling that up. And of course, we are still not where we are, and I'm steadily growing that. But I know that my agency is not that likely to make me a millionaire, right? To bring in the big money. So now we move on to the second step. So you have your cash cow, right? Whatever that is. Now you actually want to put all your profits from your cash cow into a machine. So a machine, you want to make something that runs 24/7. Okay, obviously with the internet is my preference. So agency, as I said, it's almost passive. I work on it a little bit, but not that much, right? Because of everything we've built already along the way. However, it's not 24/7. At night, my employees don't work for my agency, so we don't make money, right? With retainers and packages, of course, you could technically see we make money in the night as well, but not really. And it has to do a lot with people, direct contact. It's a service we provide. So my agency, I would say, is a service company. Then your machine is going to be a product, preferably an online product or online store. This can literally be so many different things. This could be Amazon FBA, a print-on-demand store, a web shop, e-commerce, or courses. So for me, I'm going into the e-learning more. So I have a membership already, I have the vault, I have my lead magnets, I have my community with over 120 people. Now my next step that I'm now fully focusing on is that all profit from my agency, from my CashCow, is going to go into my machine, which will be my course, right? A high ticket course that I will tell you all about in another video. But this is going to be my machine. I'm going to set everything up, the foundation. And obviously you have to invest, you know, into that to actually set all those things up. So profit from CashCow, going into machine, building the foundations. But then once I find my winning ad creative, I will be able to put money in it, right? And it will literally become a machine. It can literally become passive. I can sell at night when I sleep. You know, of course in the beginning I'm going to do a lot of things myself, as in really do the course live myself. I'm going to create as we go, so the first time it's not being created yet, I'm going to create everything live, but then I record it. Then the second round I can actually hire someone to actually give the workshops live with my video but still interact with the people. I can hire a sales team. You know, this is so scalable, online products or courses, that is why I call it a machine. And I can create more programs, I can create different products, but what I mean with this is that you can put ads behind it. It's a product that can be sold 24/7, right? So we have my CashCow, my machine. Okay, I am now, as I said, in that second step where I'm building my machine. And the third step of this three-step formula, I call it the multiplier. And this is how most people actually become millionaire, okay? Not from their first thing, not often from their machine, but often from investing. So the third step, the multiplier, is where you are going to invest. So this is actually what I'm already doing, small bits, right? So cryptocurrency, can be real estate, can be trading, can be literally any other type of investment where you put money in and more money is coming out. However, again, you need money for that. And with investing with a lot of things, you know, as I said, of course you can be a trader and that can be your whole process and goodbye three-step formula, but then you would have to, you know, be a day trader or really step into that. But personally, I actually want to invest in, for example, compounding or specific, you know, trading schemes that again are passive. So what I started now, and I will do a webinar about this next Friday, is already with trading, a system where someone else trades for me, and my program, my broker, is copying those trades. So all I do is I put money in, right? And it generates more money. Same as compounding, I put money in, it generates more money. But with compounding, with trading, if you really want to make big gains, you need to be able to put in some capital in these things. And that is actually why it's the last step. Because you want to have a cash cow which has stable income, you know, you make profit revenue from there. Putting it in, investing it into your machine, because you can scale that even more. And then the big profits that you get from there, that's where you want to invest in specific things that are really literally gonna multiply your money, okay? Why I already started now with the third step a little bit is just to, you know, kind of see how everything works, putting in small things. But again, putting in small things there is not gonna make me, you know, super wealthy. It's gonna be the big money that I invest that will literally multiply into more. However, when you invest in anything, it's always a risk. Anyone saying that it's guaranteed results or no risk, you know, goodbye, like run, like don't listen to that. Investing is always a risk. So I want to be able to put in big amounts into my multiplier, into whatever I want to invest in, that I can literally be like, you know, this is my decision. If it backfires, it backfires, but it doesn't mean that I'm broke. If I would do it now, I would invest a lot. It could mean that, you know, I take a big hit on my company capital, which is not necessarily a wise idea when you're still scaling a lot of things. That's why it's a last step to literally, you know, go all in for investing and actually multiplying the capital that you have. And actually I was struggling a little bit with this because I got to know more of these softwares, more of these programs. A lot of my friends here, especially in Bali, they are into this trading and the compounding and Forex. And it looks, you know, epic, but some of them also just make kind of the same amount that I do now with my agency. So for me now to then invest all my profits into that, and you don't have that big of a return, it's way smarter for me to put that money now and build a machine, a course or an online product that is gonna make more and more and more. And then I can easily, you know, bam, put all my profits into my multiplier, into trading, investing, to make more and more. So I hope that makes sense. That's actually really something I live by. And actually, if you really look at more millionaires or more successful people, you will really see that this is what they do. Most people don't get rich from their first product or their first, you know, business. It's always when they start to invest and really scale their businesses that they hit. And again, I'm talking, you know, millionaires as in profit, not revenue, right? Because I actually, one of my new goals that I can tell you guys is that I want to be at the 2 comma club. Actually next year, I think this year is a bit too early, with ClickFunnels. So that means that I would do 1 million sales in revenue in my ClickFunnels account for my course. However, again, revenue is not profit. There's ad spend in there, software costs, employee costs, all of those things. So actually to, you know, have gross profit and that you really have that left, becoming a millionaire, that's definitely into more the investing side where you can put big money that actually will generate more money. And to give an example, so I had this dilemma because I actually got super excited about these programs, that I was like, okay, should I invest now most of my profit into this trading? And I calculated, like the profit I have now, if I would invest that into, I mean, let's say maybe kind of easily I could invest now 2K. I mean, actually maybe 5K, but again, you don't want to hit too much of your company capital when I'm still scaling my agency. Let's say I would have put 2K now, which would be big money for me, guys, like I'm not gonna lie, 2K into the trading software. Okay, one of them is compounding. So I would put my money there, and every month it would generate a specific percentage on top of a percentage on top of a percentage. So after 16 months, it would be times 3, right? In Forex, in this specific system. So I would have 6K. So 2K you put, but you can't really touch it, right? Because the system needs to use it to trade for you. I would have 6K left after maybe 16 months or whatever. But I couldn't use that money. I couldn't touch it. It's just there. Or I invest now everything I have for the coming months, right? Every profits I have every month into my machine, which is my course. And that course can maybe hit, you know, 50K a month in revenue again, but 50K months launches of my course, my digital products. That's, you know, that's what I mean. 2K you invest to build a system, a machine, and that machine can actually generate, you know, at least 20 to 50K a month. And then I will actually say, okay, trading, I'm gonna put 10K in. Leave it 16 months because it's okay, because my machine generates way more. So this is, you know, the strategy that I'm actually following now, because if I would invest now in trading, it means I don't have that capital now to build my machine. So I'm investing in trading, crypto, everything a lot actually, but these big amounts, like to leave it in there for a long time, it's way better to use that money to actually create a new business, a system, a machine that will generate you more and more money. And you still keep your cash cow, then you have your machine, and then your multiplier is investing. And I'm super excited to follow this strategy, and maybe, you know, to hopefully show you guys in a year or so that it worked. But I've seen this with a lot of people, and researching a lot of people, this is really what they have been following. And I hope you learn something from my 3-step formula. But again, maybe first start your cash cow, start that thing that can generate you money, that can actually also give you industry expertise and teach you about what do you want to teach about. So I have an agency now, which is awesome, and we have been hitting really great successes. Because I do this now, I have, you know, a track record. The next step, my machine, a course or a product, could be that I help other people start their agencies, right? Or other people to start working online. So starting that cash cow, starting that initial process of learning something, setting that up and generating your you know, your stable kind of income from that has been a crucial step to me now actually making a machine, a product or service that I can scale very big and very quickly with ads, right? Cool, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna post this as well. Again, I am still doing those things, the last step, right? Multiplying, so investing in Forex, crypto, and compounding. Not on a big scale yet, but I would love to invite you guys to join next Friday on my community call. It's gonna be free for everyone to join this time. I will post this one in stories and my post, so you can join. But if you're interested in already learning a little bit about trading and everything, then just, you know, inbox me, send me your email so I can actually invite you to the event. But I hope you like this, and I will speak to you guys soon. Have a really, really great weekend. Bye.